Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, doing a 2-day tournament at Dworshak, Idaho. It was a tough one. Things didn't go the way that I wanted. I did learn a lot. I did have a lot of fun, so it wasn't for nothing, and I did get my PB. So all in all, it was a good trip. I hope you enjoy. It's Airbnb that I got for the tournament. It's such a beautiful view. Awesome. So cool. You come down here. She's very friendly. You come in here and oh yeah, we should have did that. Little bathroom. It's so small, but it's pretty awesome. Up there, you got all this cool wild game stuff. Hides and moose, elk, caribou. And then over here, you got a little bedroom. This is after we've already used it. It's a twofer. It's showing that we didn't break anything, and it's going to be in my video. Oh, that's an awesome deck that wraps around. Barbecuer. Look at that view. It's just gorgeous. Only like an hour away from my fishing spot, so pretty good. Pretty good. Had a lot of fun. Hey, what's going on? I'm out here in beautiful Dworshak Reservoir, participating in a 2-day tournament, kayak tournament. Today's just practice, so I'm just going through my baits to see what's working. First fish of the day, about 11 inches. Not quite what we're looking for, but we're on fish. 14 1/4. Not bad. There you go, buddy. Yeah, so I got out there, only practiced one day, and found some good spots where I saw that the fish were moving around, and some of them were pretty static and holding in place. Found a few, and then called it a day. I did forget my cameras, my camera bag, and I didn't check the SD cards. So that's the first lesson learned was don't forget all your equipment. And all your equipment, like for your baits and stuff too. I forgot my O-rings for my wackies. So a couple key things there. I did test out the reception, because that was a key concern that I had for that area. I was up at Dent Acres, and my concern up there was that there would be limited reception. However, I had Verizon, and by that boat launch, I was getting really good reception. I was able to send photos, upload photos. We're not allowed to get any credit for any of the practice fish that we catch, which would have been good to have that exception outside of spawn season, due to the fact that it allows us to test the reception in the area. However, for the next day, it didn't work. Have fun today.
You have fun today.
Yes, I got dropped off. Barely made the check-in time at like 4:11. Started off with some topwater, plopper, popper, spook. It kind of worked on practice day, but for some reason it didn't work on tournament day one. At least for me, it didn't. At least for like where I was fishing at. And transition to the net fishing, starting out with Ned rig. Another small one. Switching back from another Ned small one and wagon. I need bigger ones. So getting out to the spot, I ran into TJ, who was just trying to work the area so that we didn't like cut each other off. Evidently in the morning, you got some folks cutting people off, so it's got a little crazy out there. But, he ended up doing really well. He's a very good fisherman, bass angler. Huh?
If you want to work this way, I can turn around and start working down.
Are you going that way? Which way?
If you come this way, I'll work down now and you can follow behind.
Are you trying to come here?
No.
Where do you want to go?
I was going to work back down.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll slowly float out here. If you want to come closer to here, you can too. They're like super small. I haven't caught a keeper yet. But like where those guys are at, and between here and that point, there's underwater like hills.
Yeah.
They're close to that. Did you practice yesterday?
What's that?
Did you practice yesterday?
Did I practice yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did. Did you already hit that? Did you do that last cove? The next cove over?
No, I haven't.
That one has some on both sides.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to go over there.
Oh, go for it. I'll keep working this.
Okay. You sure, man? We could do it together. We could do it together, bro. I'm gonna go slow against the edge.
Let's start further down and we can meet up in the middle.
Just like leapfrog? Okay.
What's your name?
Carlos.
Carlos?
Yeah. CJ?
TJ.
TJ?
Were you the first one over here this morning?
No, I was last. Like in the parking lot, like 411 and like forward facing sonar.
Well, yeah. One of them does.
Yeah.
But I hit
These little guys.
that there, and then 10 minutes later, they rolled up. They started fishing like 20 feet away from me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow,
They
dude.
said they were going to go the opposite way, and they just followed.
You gotta at least communicate and, you know, figure out what the intention is.
Alright, I'm going to head down a bit, and then we'll eventually meet up.
Yeah, if you, I don't know, this down log here,
Yeah.
I hit on a group. One was decent, but I got the little guy, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
So if you want to go, you can go take this first, that down log, you can take that one and I can go around, or you can...
There's a hump up here my buddy was talking about. I'm going to go try to find that.
Oh, by that one sticking out in the main lake, that log over there.
That's where the hump is?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go check things out.
Okay. Oh my God. Another little one.
Another little one.
So this little area here was the most effective spot for me. It was a good penalized place where the fish were passing through. It's also where I caught my only keeper of the day. But notice that the small blues were actually a little bigger.
Another little one. Oh my goodness. He jumped right out and got it. You see that? Top water. It's hungry. Another little one.
So then little while later, I tied up against that log that you see in there, and I caught my only keeper of the day, which was my PB at 3.66 pounds, 18 and a quarter. It's a huge, chunky. Chunky smallie. But overall, like the lesson learned on day one was time management, and don't count on your data reception. Have a contingency plan for your data for your reception.
All right, guys, day two, about 5 minutes out from Lines End. Yesterday was a cluster, but today hopefully I can get on a huge bass.
Top water.
Yeah, 11 a.m. At the launch, and it's going for the big one.
Yeah.
Because that's,
I'm just concerned about catching something for the season long at this point.
yeah.
Well, if I catch a gargantuan one, I suppose I have a chance at big fish.
Yeah, then you gotta, like, if you get reception, cool, but for me, I gotta be there by 11. If I get a big one, it's 25, was it 21.5 or better? Get off the water, bro. Why even risk it if you know you're not gonna?
That's right. You get a 22 incher, right to the ramp.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, a measurable fish. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to measure him just because. So I've been catching a lot, 11 inches all day, and it's like, hopefully this guy measures up. That one was short, but I just took a picture just because. But they're getting bigger, thank goodness. So I wanted the wacky to go a little deeper, so I just put a split ring, like a split ring setup, and I changed my hook. I was missing some hook sets to a VMC, is a lot sharper. You're gonna see wacky. Then the other thing with these worms, make sure you pull them just a little bit to get the salt out, and that'll really kick it in. But yeah, it's been Dink City. Yesterday I caught an 18 1/4, 3.66 pounds. Unfortunately, my battery was dead on my GoPro. I don't think I caught it, but if I find it, cool. Today's goal is just to get a big fish because I made a huge mistake. I thought I had reception. I came back to the reception spot and no reception. So unfortunately that fish will not count for this tournament, but it might count for my 50-50 season long. So it's not like I didn't lose complete credit, but because of that upload deadline, the upload deadline was 1:45 and I missed it. So that is why you want to leave the water as soon as possible when you have a bag, or at least any fish. You gotta time management. That's my huge lesson learned today, or this tournament. But I did get a PB and it's my birthday, so you know, it can't be that bad.
Yeah, so finished out the rest of the day. Didn't get any keepers. Just throwing some bigger baits, swim baits, and
Oh my god.
sticking to wacky and finesse jig. But yeah, tried some new areas and some new water, but I just couldn't get anything bigger. And that's how I ended the day on day 2. So swinging and a miss.